shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. Um, Good morning to y'all as I am broadcasting. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. Y'all can see it's still dark. I hope this daylight saving time is what I think it is. Um, I hope he gets rid of whatever this time is right now. Usually when I do lives, sunlight is out, so that's the time I'm hoping we can get permanent if this thing goes through with Trump trying to pass the uh, daylight saving times act or whatever it is. So yeah, okay. So um I'm sure you guys have been hearing about the Fannie Willis being booted off the case by the Georgia Appellate Court, and they're saying that the case is pretty much dead in the water as far as any DAs picking up. Now, Georgia, let me explain something to y'all about Georgia. Georgia is a red state. It is a red state. And by being Georgia being a red state, most of its counties are majority Trump supporters. You have a handful of counties that are actually blue, that being Fulton County, of course. Y'all know about Fulton County. That being Cobb County. That being Gwinnett County, I believe. Gwinnett. So we got Cobb, Gwinnett, Fulton, and there's one more county. Um, Clayton County. Yeah, Clayton County. I believe that's Jonesboro, Clayton County, and that's it. Um, Needless to say, all those counties that have DAs are pretty incompetent. Um, you know what? I wouldn't even say Gwinnett is even. Gwinnett might be red too, but don't quote me on that. But pretty much, hey, what's going on, Mac? Early show, Peace Black said, no, Mac, it's the time change. You know, I usually go on at 7 o'clock, but it's the time change. Or do I usually go on at 8 o'clock? Do I usually go on at 8? You might be right. I might be on an hour early, but this time change is messing me up, man. So yeah, I am doing an early show. I guess I need to start going on at 8 o'clock. That way, it's sunlight. Cause yeah, I'm gonna start doing that, Mac. I'm gonna start doing that. Cause yeah, this is too early, man. Until they can do this time change, this is way too early. Did you hear about Trump saying he was gonna eliminate daylight savings time? Did you hear about that, Mac? If so, let me know. But yeah, man, this right here is I can sort of see you now with the sun. Man, the sun's not even out yet. That's the lights from the quarry. You seeing the lights from the quarry? That ain't even the sun. The sun is way. The sky is still kind of pinkish. It's still kind of like orange, kind of orangish, pinkish. So yeah, the sun hadn't even arrived yet. Oh, we got another driver. He's picking up. I guess he's picking up sand. Yeah. So yeah, Mac. I know you've been hearing about the Fannie Willis being booted, man, and yeah. So what has to happen now? The indictment wasn't dismissed. They vacated Fannie Willis away from the case, meaning the case has no DA. So it's just kind of lingering there. It has no DA. So they have to, I believe, was it Carr or Brian Kemp? Somebody has to assign the case to a DA, and they have to look at it and decide whether they want to take the case or not. There's, I doubt any Republican in Georgia that's going to take the case. Badgerton, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, my brother? So I can sort of see you now. Okay, good deal. So yeah, I think what's going on, Badgerton? What's going on, man? So I can kind of see the how Fannie Willis being booted off the case has no DA, and so now the case is kind of like in limbo, and now they have to decide who to assign the case to, if anybody will accept it. If nobody accepts it, then I guess what the attorneys have to do is start filing for a dismissal. Um, and as you know, y'all know, we have several attorneys on the case. You know, we have Steve Sadow, we got Ashley Merchant, we got several uh, top-notch attorneys on this case. But the thing is that I guess they have to go through the procedure in order for the case to be dropped. I guess they just can't drop it just because I can't. Georgia law states just because there's no DA on the case doesn't mean that's not the grounds to drop it on. Which, okay, so they would have to go through the proper steps and procedures to drop the case. So in order to drop the case, they're going to have to file a bunch of motions and a bunch of arguments to drop the case. And I'm like, who determines who drops the case? Is it it's not the appellate court, so it has to go back to sorry about that, y'all. I had a little going through this quarry. But I guess they got to go through some type of special prosecution committee to determine what to do with the case. Like if they're just going to dismiss it, or are they going to assign it? And if they do assign it, who's going to accept it? And so it's a lot going on. And you're talking about now going after the president of the United States. I mean, come on now. Who I mean, only you can only find somebody as dumb as Fannie Willis to go after the United States. Other than that, who is dumb enough to go after the president of the United States? So, like, who's dumb enough to do that? Come on now. Like, that's really, yeah, that's that's a move you really don't want to make. You know, you don't really want to make a move like that, going after the president of the United States. So let's see, 1976. 1976. So yeah, ah, yeah, I don't foresee this case going anywhere. But what do y'all think? What do you guys think? The case should be disqualified? Yeah, Mac. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Especially when the case don't have a DA. So yeah, you know what? You got a good point there. The case should be disqualified, but they're saying so. The argument is this, Mac. The reason why the case is what they're saying, Fannie Willis was disqualified. Like she messed up the whole thing, but the concept of the case, which she's the one that brought the shit about, yeah, it should be disqualified because she's the one that brought the mess. And so by disqualifying her, Mac, what you're saying is that if she brought the case, if she's disqualified, then the whole case should be disqualified. And that makes perfect sense, Mac. That makes perfect sense. That's why, yeah, she's the one that brought the case about. So yeah, that's kind of strange that, originally, I remember I was talking to what's his damn name? I forgot his damn name. I forgot the boy's name, man. The boy that used to be on this damn show. We were talking about how we were talking about this same thing, man. I don't know if you remember, Mac. We were talking about the same thing, how that she's the nucleus behind this case, and that uh, if she's disqualified, then that kills the whole case. I remember talking about that before, and now she's disqualified, but the case is still lingering. Yeah, that's kind of strange to me. But I think eventually what we're gonna see this case go away. Um, the easiest way is to disqualify it, but they have to have some type of grounds other than, I guess, other than Fannie Willis being that she was disqualified. But it seemed like if they disqualify her, they should disqualify the case. It's just that simple. I don't know, but I'm not a judge. I'm not an attorney, so I don't know what procedures they have to go through to do that properly. I don't know, but to us, it seems like a no-brainer to us, right? It seemed like if she's disqualified, disqualify the case. But apparently, in that legal world, they don't see it that way. I guess they have to go through a certain procedure in order to eradicate that case. So, but I think in the end, I think it's just the procedure, but the end.